Hey everyone, I'm Rasheen, and I am introducing myself in my podcast, Unapologetically Me. And today, what I want to talk about with my husband over here is leveling up. So, if you all guys know me and you follow me on social media, you know I love my pictures. I love to post. So, you might get 5 posts a day from me.
Yeah, plenty of that.
But leveling up, I want to talk about just how we've leveled up. Everyone seems to, we get so many comments about the power couple, we're the goals for couples, and we appreciate it all. But we have stories, we want people to see like it's more than what you see on social media. You see the happy, the happy times, but we want to let you know that we ain't always happy.
Mm-mm.
He be cussing me out. I be cussing him out. We don't talk. We don't speak.
Right. Ain't go to bed mad.
Absolutely. That whole saying, don't go to bed mad. Mad is a lie. Go to bed mad. Stay mad until you're ready to get over it. Don't force you to talk if you don't want to talk. You don't be ready. But I do recommend that communication is key. At some point, we've gotten better with age, with our communication. He probably communicates maybe a little bit better than me. I'm more of the mad one. More want to fight you, cuss you out. Sometimes smother him with a pillow while he sleep.
I did get that a couple of times, woke up bad.
Think about 101 ways.
Right.
101 ways I can go ahead and take him out, but still collect life insurance.
You hear that on camera.
I'm going to shout him off, though. I'm going to make sure I get that personalized license plate. Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Ray. I promise you. I'm going to still be mourning you, but I'm going to be living good. But I love my boy. We have been married it'll be 24 years. So it's been long because I'm starting to forget how many years. And he kind of be rolling his eyes.
It's a couple of times. But
and I got to be like, wait, let me put it in the calendar. 1999, and what year is this? Oh, okay. This is how long we've been married.
Yeah.
But we've been together about 30. We have 4 beautiful children who are adults. Some of them adult dependents.
I'll call them grown.
But adults. Yeah, he say grown. They go always be my baby. I'm going to always be
her baby.
Yeah, he be trying to throw them out. And, they independent. Overall, they all independent. Our 2 oldest ones, CDL drivers. Our baby boy in school for nursing. Baby girl at Akron doing her thing for occupational therapy. So we doing good things.
Oh, I agree.
We
still
come
got
a
nothing to do with
long
grown.
way. We've come a long way. And like we always say, you look into social media, you look at us and you see like, oh, they done built a house, they done did this, but we also had to walk away from our home.
We had to walk away from homes. We had to go through the bad things.
Absolutely. We've had help.
Yeah.
Because we was young and married. 4 children by the age, I was 28. By the time I had all 4 of my kids, we're 3 years apart. And, just starting out, the lifestyle now and raising kids at such a young age. Because I was, 21 when I had Davion. About 28, I had all 4 of them. So trying to raise 4 kids and be, minimum wage is $15 now. I think I was making $11.
Right.
I don't know how the hell we made it with 4 kids.
Hey, we made it, though.
I sit back now and look at them like, at one point, they were all small because they're all 2 years apart.
Yeah.
But we made it. We have our good days. We have our bad days.
It's days where we even think about having to write checks and pay light bills and gas bills and didn't know if it was going to pass through or bounce or nothing like that, just to make it through.
Absolutely. I definitely have to give a shout out to my mom and my dad because they were definitely
they was right there.
Our lifeline when it came to helping us financially with our children. Even to this day, my dad, he helps with the kids. My mom helps with the kids. They do things for them that they don't have to do, but they choose to do, So, again, it doesn't matter the age. It takes a village, no matter how old they are. No matter how financially stable you are. It takes a village.
Exactly. Don't get us wrong. I mean, we worked every day, double shift, triple shifts. It's just that with a lot of kids, a lot of expenses came with it. But we held our ground. We still fought, and a couple of times we tried to rekindle our marriage and do certain things.
You do. You fall in and out of love. It ain't always peaceful. Like social media want to put on there, you know, when you have the material things bought for you, or, you know, when you have the pretty stuff, you know, you going out on a date, you know, he bought me this, he did this, we went on vacation. But what about the times when we didn't have it, when we couldn't go on vacation? You know, what about the times when I remember being, you know, young, and we no judgment for anyone. You do what you have to do to make ends meet.
Right.
You know, I remember being young and we had to go to payday loans, you know, because you were embarrassed to go to your parents because you had already been several times. You already
been to them a couple times.
You know, so it's just things that you had to do, you know, but your life, like, this is why I talk about leveling up. We've leveled up. You know, it's our time. This is, you know, God has put us in this path now because I believe this is our time to be blessed. This is our year of manifestation, and
if we can, more humble.
Yes, absolutely. I always say we live a humbling, blessed life. We're never trying to showboat. We're never trying to, you know, show anybody like, oh, we better than. We're not. What we want everybody to know is that what we had to work for. We earned this.
And I want to say this, even with social media, if you see it, that's not us where we are point intended of doing anything. We doing it because we're humble and we appreciate where we at today from where we came from.
Absolutely.
So, you know,
and we just want to show people that you can have it too. Yeah. You know, growing up, nobody, you know, I don't know, for when me and Ray talk, we always talk about, you know, we built a home 2 years ago. When we were growing up, you never thought you could build a home because when you had that mindset that you needed millions of dollars to build a home, it was just never in your mindset. Yeah. And even for him, it was still not his mindset when I decided to do it.
Right.
I was like, you got to step out that box because I know we can do it. The money that we make, the money we've saved, you know, we got our credit straight. Let's go run some numbers. And he was still skeptical with the numbers ran. And I'm like, we doing
need millions of dollars to go do this.
We doing it. And this is where we're at now. You know.
But once we sat down with the people and they told us what we needed, it was like, oh, just like buying a house, you know, just no difference. So
it is.
Hey, let's
it's no
do
different.
This.
Absolutely.
We owe this to ourselves to come to this point.
Absolutely. You know? Exactly. And it was the same thing when I went and got my car. You know, it's just with a house. You know, like I was working my butt off. I was working overtime. I was doing all of that. I'm definitely one. I get a car, I will ride it till the wheel falls off without a car note. I like not having a car note.
That's right.
So, you know, when I went and I was like, he ran the numbers and I'm like, he was like, you can do it. And he was like, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. And I'm a true believer in that. Like, you know, we work, you earned all of this. Like the losses that we took, the walkaways that we decided to make to get to this point in our life. It was all worth it. Did it feel like it at that moment? Nope, it didn't.
It sure didn't.
Not at
all. It felt like we would never get nowhere.
Absolutely. Like it ain't easy, but it can be done. You know, it's just a matter of discipline. And somebody's going to always be stronger than the other person. Somebody's always going to be able to manage the money better. Or somebody's going to be able to do this better.
I agree.
You know.
She managed much better than I can. That's why I don't mind, you know, giving them extra dollars to say, hey, put this, do this, do this. I don't say that, but I already know she take care of it. That's one thing about her, you know, when it comes to certain things at home, you know, she really take care of the house for our family, you know, like I don't have to worry about what need is we need to do this or do that, where she take care of everything down to doctor's appointments and taking care of the kids and doing certain things like that.
And mind you, they grown.
Right, they grown. You know, but that's where the point where I don't mind when she doing stuff like that. But when you got your grown boys coming around here in their drawers in the refrigerator, and I got to come down here and see this, and they ain't putting in either, I don't see grown.
So yeah, so it's like our life is just, you know, we prayed for this, we worked for this, and I believe that everything we went through, this is our blessing. You know, it didn't come easy because it ain't supposed to. If you don't go through life with journeys, ups and downs and obstacles, you won't appreciate where you elevate to. So I believe that's, you know, our journey was our journey for a reason. And I just believe this is our time to level up. And this is where my leveling up comes in, even after my podcast. It's something that I've always wanted to do. You know, I've talked about it with different people, you know, and then I just let it sit idle. But I said this year I'm stepping out on faith because there's so many things that I've done that people don't even know. You know, like maybe like 2 years ago, I got certified in microblading. Nobody knows that.
I do.
You know? Yeah. He do, because the money came out the account.
Hey, right. I seen it.
But got the certificate and everything.
Ain't nothing done.
2 years ago, 2019, I went to real estate school.
Real estate school.
I was transitioning from another job, and they thought they was going to hold me idle. And then I just had to believe. You have to believe that as long as you got a paper behind you, can't nobody hold you. So I took a leave for them 30 days. So I wouldn't have to sit in that department. And then I went on and went to real estate school. And then started my new position within 30 days. And I did a real estate school within 3 weeks.
Just leveling up.
Yeah. And I haven't gotten my license yet. I took the test twice, failed it. Came very near, failed it. Then COVID happened, and now it's sitting idle. But now I'm back, and I'm taking my prep testing classes to prepare to take it again. But you do everything at your time, at your pace. Because you do something right then and there does not mean that it's going to be finalized at that moment. So you just take your time on different things. And that's even with marriage. You have to take your time. You have to go through the walls. You have to figure out each other.
And maybe a lot of things, that's what 24 years come in at. Everybody just don't, you got people breaking up in 3 years because they ain't put the toothpaste back on right, or, they snoring too loud, or, they breaking up marriage for smallest things. And here it is, we here 24 years later, and we've been through the woes,
And I still got my little hiccups. Like, it's still stuff that I don't like. Close the bathroom door. Close the closet door. Like, make sure you make the bed every day.
Just want to close the bathroom door. Like who in there? It's just us.
I don't want to lay in my bed and see the bathroom. I just don't. So everything needs to be clean. I feel like when the doors are closed, it's just a clean look. It's just a clean look.
I just don't get the bathroom thing, though. I don't
it's just one of my hiccups.
Nobody in there.
It's one of my hiccups. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It is what it is. Hey, look, we leveled up, and now we got that ensuite.
Yeah, but what the
so
damn
I don't want
bathroom
to see
got to do with the leveling up part?
We got that ensuite, that leveling up. We got the bathroom inside the room.
I got to close at 3 o'clock in the morning, y'all.
Yes,
3 o'clock.
Close the door.
Close the door back.
And I'll wake up out my sleep like, did you close the bathroom door? Close the bathroom door.
I don't get it.
Hey.
But anywho, hey,
we still got hiccups. We still
do. Yeah.
We still argue.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I'm still learning to agree to disagree.
You don't agree. You disagree more, but I know it though. That's okay. To me, your disagree is agreeing with me. That's what I learned. You can say what you want, but you agree. You be disagreeing, but you agree.
He pick his battles.
Yeah, I'll pick them. There ain't many. But when I do, I'm coming. He
pick his battles. But overall, we complement each other. Like, we're not perfect, but we're perfect for each other. We've learned each other all the years and everything. So we want to just give you a tidbit of Unapologetically Me. And this is what I want to leave you guys with. Just level up. If it's something that you want to do and you haven't done it, step out on faith. You won't know until you try it. A failure is not a failure. That's just a step for you to continue or perfect what you're trying to do to go to the next level. Everyone can level up. I thank you for tuning in to me and Ray. And you'll be seeing another episode of Unapologetically Me.